Hello everyone, welcome to class series, and in this video we're gonna be discussing our question answers of our poem The Earthquake. So let's move on to our first main, that is answer each of the following questions in a sentence or two. In that, our first question is, what was the wild imagination of the hare? The answer of this question is, the hare had the wild imagination that if the earth were to fall to pieces, what would become of him? Our second question is, which event caused the crash? The answer of this question is, a huge ripe bell fruit falling right on the top of the palm shrub was the event that caused the crash. Our third question is, name few animals that joined the race. The answer of this question is, deer, boars, antelopes, buffaloes, gazelles, rhinoceros, tigers, and elephants were the animals that joined the race. Our fourth question is, which of the animals do you think was a sensible one? How do you justify that? The answer of this question is, I think that the lion was sensible animal. Lion had not followed the stampede blindly. He stopped all the animals, asked them the reason for fleeing. Later he found out the cause of crash, so we can say that the lion was a sensible animal. Our fifth question is, what did the lion guess about the cause of the crash? The answer of this question is, the lion guessed that a ripe bell fruit falling from above onto the palm leaf had made the crash. The hare thought that the cart was cracking up and had fled. This was the guess of the lion about the cause of the crash. Our sixth question is, what was the command given by the lion to the animals at the end? The answer of this question is, the lion spoke to all the animals that they need not have any fears. There was neither earthquake nor any other calamity. Then he commanded them to go back to their places and live as they had before lived. Let's move on to our next main, that is second main. Write the answers for each of the following in about 50 to 60 words. In that, our first question is, it is said the mob cannot think. Do you agree? If so, how does this story illustrate that? If you do not agree with this statement, how do you explain the behavior of the animals? The answer of this question is, yes, I agree with the statement that mob cannot think sensibly sometimes. Mob is moved by rumors. People believe rumors without thinking and create a lot of problems. An example for quoting this statement, few years back, some people spread rumor that the statue of Ganesha could drink milk. The whole nation was influenced by this rumor. Later, some sensible people found out the causes. 2 years back, there was another rumor spread that Earth would collapse in the year of 2012. Many people are afraid of this rumor about the end of the world even today. In this story also, a hare was worried that if the earth were to fall to pieces, what would become of him? He started to run when a bell fruit fell on the palm tree. Other hares also started to run behind him. On listening his words, other animals also started to run without thinking, but a sensible lion stopped them, found out the cause, and set right the confusion. Let's move on to our next question, or the last question of this poem, that is second question. Sum up what the lion did to verify the statement of the hare. The answer of this question is, lion heard the statement of the hare. After hearing the words of the hare, the lion thought to himself that maybe a ripe bell fruit had fallen on the palm leaf and made the crash, and the hare had thought that the earth was cracking up and had fled. The lion decided to find out the reason. He asked the hare to sit on his back and went to the place where the hare had heard the terrible crash. Hare pointed to the exact place to the lion and stood far off. The lion confirmed from the hare that whether he had heard the crash sound only or had any calamities. He went towards the place under the palm leaves. Looking closely, he found that a ripe bell fruit had fallen on the top of the palm shrub. Now he understood everything. He also made sure that there was no sign of any earthquake nearby. Like this, the lion verified the statement of the hare.